Welcome back to Inspector ICT here on Tech Tips. And as you heard earlier, we're going to be talking about inks. Remanufactured?
Remanufactured, not
remanufactured
not
ink. Now, I'm here with the big guy himself and the guy in charge of Bestex Limited. And Mr. Weeks, tell me, where are we at when you talk about, you mentioned earlier, you kind of gave it away, 18 years in the business in Antigua.
18 years in remanufacturing.
I guarantee you there are a lot of persons that are going to be listening right now and have no clue what you're talking about. One. Two, have no clue that you even do it in Antigua.
That's right.
And never mind the fact that you've done it for 18 years. Now, I'm an inspector. I do my research, but I did not know this. So tell me the difference between, first of all, remanufactured and refill. What's the difference?
Refill is just not even taking this out.
Which is a cartridge, which is a cartridge box.
This is a cartridge.
So this together is a cartridge.
Right.
So this makes up a full cartridge.
Full cartridge.
I got you.
So what others have done
is
just to open here.
Yes.
And throw the toner in, put this back together.
And that's it. That's a refill.
That's a refill.
Now,
and that's a no-no.
That's a no-no.
That's a no-no.
First of all, just give me the main reason why that's a no-no.
Because you cannot assume what is inside there has gone. You cannot mix two toners together.
Okay, hold on a second. So basically you're saying a toner that you mix from a batch.
One batch.
Cannot go and mix with the next toner. It's an absolute no-no.
No.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's a no-no.
That's good to know. Now, secondly, what's the difference between remanufactured now? What would a remanufacture process be like?
Remanufacturing of a laser toner, it's going the full 9 yards.
Meaning
that you replace the drum. This is a new drum. These are two different drums.
Right.
For two different machines or two different cartridges.
And so basically this is a drum what we see here. And if the camera can get a zooming on that, they'll see that this drum has a bit of wear and tear, has a bit of toner still left on it.
That's right.
It's kind of not really keeping it clean. So there's a little bit of problem going on here.
Yeah.
And definitely Bestex Limited will be able to solve this problem by replacing the drum.
That's one.
Go ahead.
Now, when you refill, that remains the same. So you always get spotting and so forth.
So the old drum, which has the wear and tear, it will print thicker, will print clearer, but you'll still have all those little...
I
got you. I got you.
What needs to be done, what needs to happen, is that you replace the drum.
Pull that out.
The wiper blade. This is the doctor blade at the back.
Hold on, let's turn this around here so everybody can see. This metal here.
Yeah, that's the doctor blade.
Yes, that's a metal piece here. That's the doctor blade.
This is the PCR.
That black, almost like a round barrel.
Yeah, this is the PCR. This
is the new one.
And this is what you call the magnetic roller. So this magnetic roller. This is what actually clings. It becomes energized when a signal is sent to print. So this becomes energized, which is called magnetic. So this actually draws the toner. And when it rotates, the toner clings to it. And when it clings to it, the doctor blade actually lays the toner evenly over the magnetic roller.
Right.
And it rolls on the page. And then wiper blade, when it passes over the drum,
Yes.
The wiper blade actually
removes whatever left over.
the excess toner from the drum.
You know what? We just had an educational session a little while. Printer 101.
101.
So literally, you would replace the drum. You would replace the wiper blade.
The doctor blade.
The
magnetic roller.
The magnetic roller.
Yes.
And the
PCR.
The PCR.
Yes. And there's
the toner.
The greatest part about toner is just not toner. Now, what you have to remember.
Wow.
The computer of every printer is specific to the toner. It's synonymous to the toner because they all burn at different temperature.
Go ahead.
Right? So what happened? If you use any toner in a cartridge,
go ahead,
then you're creating a lot of problem for the customer. It will create flaking.
Go ahead.
To darkening of the sheet of the paper.
Yes.
It will also damage your fixing unit. It will damage the register.
You know what? You're going into a little bit of technological stuff that we probably don't know much about.
Yeah.
But the problem that the point that I think you're getting across is don't do it.
Yeah,
don't use just refill.
Just don't use. No, it's not a matter. Just don't use refill.
Go ahead now.
It's doing the right thing first all the time.
You know what? I think if we're going to always try to do the right thing, we need to come to a place that always does the right thing. And does it the best when it comes to your text.
It does not.
And where's that?
Right
Best text?
Best text. We're located on South Street. It does not finish there.
Tell me.
You see this?
No,
this is the chip.
Let me just turn it to everybody so they can see. It's a very tiny chip. Can you guys pick that up?
Okay. Now,
that chip is ridiculously
if you look
small.
on the cartridge,
I got you there.
All new cartridges now comes with a chip.
I got you.
What the chip actually does, it tells the printer or the computer within the printer that I'm now replacing a new toner.
Okay.
So what you have to do is to place your last page count in history and start a new page count for this printer. So when a technician comes to do a diagnostics, or even the boss wants to see how many pages would have printed from this particular cartridge.
Right.
You can go and do a diagnostics and it will tell you how many pages that is
from the chip.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what that chip does.
Wow.
Now, if you just refill a toner, and you replace the chip, then it's gonna tell you toner empty. Even though it's full, it still will tell you toner empty.
No joke.
No joke.
Now,
and that's why you have to replace the chip.
You know what? I'm really impressed. This is some real good information here. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. People are hearing, I know people in Antigua and Barbuda, and even wider field, have heard about refilling ink. People just go and refill ink. Now, we talked about those printers with toners, but what about those with ink?
We also do ink.
Now, explain some of the problems that you can have. We talked about it with toners. What are some of the problems you can have when you just refill ink as opposed to remanufacturers? Because I'm lost. I thought they were the one and the same.
No, they're not the same. Well, what we do at Bestex, our refilling of ink is done automated with a bit of equipment. It is done with 3 bits of equipment.
Go ahead.
One piece that does the check-in, you go into the software.
Yes.
You will select the particular
ink that you're going to
cartridge that you're going to refill. You select that and it actually injects the required amount of ink into the cartridge.
Up to the microns.
Right.
Yes.
Up to that. It also sucks out the residual ink.
The leftover that was in there.
Yeah. Remember I tell you about
you can't have same.
Yes.
The old ink. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Residuals. You have to take
I'm Inspector ICT. I don't play. Go ahead.
You have to remove the residual ink.
Correct.
From the cartridge first. Then you also have to, because a person will have an ink cartridge and rest it down.
Yes.
It says that the ink dries up in the head. And what you find, if you refill the ink, you will see you have scratches, you will see prints, dots on not printing properly. So the other bit of equipment actually cleans the head.
Right.
It soaks it down in a solution. You hit the button and it does a little thing there and it cleans the head.
We don't want to give away too much of your on-the-ground secrets. Okay, there you go.
I can't say everything.
I got you.
And then, the greater part about it, which is our quality control, that it actually checks the electronics of the cartridge.
Right.
First it checks the electronics of the cartridge.
Go ahead.
Then it does a test print of the cartridge.
Right.
So you can actually see whether or not if it is printing properly before you give it back to a customer.
Got you. And that is absolutely imperative.
And then also it resets the chip within the little cartridge.
Now, you know what? This is such good information, but the most important information of all, the thing that people in Antigua and Barbuda hate so much about buying new ink is what?
Price.
Oh, you said it right. How much of a percentage saving?
50%. Before you go any further, 50%.
Straight across the board.
50%.
Straight across the board. Doesn't matter whether it's toner. Doesn't matter whether it's ink.
Doesn't matter.
50% saving
50%.
by using remanufactured
toner and ink. 50%.
So not only are you going to be saving lots of money, in some cases, if you have a business place, a corporate enterprise, you could be saving thousands every month in ink.
With this economical crisis.
Oh, okay. You had to go there. You had to go there.
We're all there. We're all there.
Even now, Inspector Gadget feels the burn.
It's about savings. Now you can print more for less at Bestex. We're here to serve you. We offer you choices that you can make. We even will give you information.
Got you.
You don't necessarily have to purchase from us.
I got you.
But I'm here to
educate the public.
To educate my people.
I got you.
Because they need to know how to purchase, why to purchase, and where to purchase.
Now, I'm going to break it down in another format. I remember some years ago, all of Antigua and Barbuda used to wash their vehicle with what? Squeezy. I remember that so clearly because since I was small, we always used to wash it with Squeezy. And then there came a business place, Automotive Art, you know about that?
Yes.
They said, oh my goodness, if you only knew what you were doing to your paint, if you would know what you were doing to your clear coat, if you only, and we thought, woo, that baby is shine now that we use some Squeezy on there. Because Squeezy can remove the grease from off of your plates and your food and all of that stuff. But it also removes all the clear coat. It also oxidizes the paint. And that's why you start to see all over Antigua, lots of cars, chip, paint, chip. So basically, we're saying to you, we want to educate you, the public, you, the people of Antigua and Barbuda, and let you understand why it's so important not just to refill your ink. Don't just go and refill it. You need to go and get it done at the best place with the best people at where? At Bestex. Now, you said you're located where? On South Street? What's the telephone number? I got you.
562.
Come on now.
3353.
Let them see the big chest.
562. 3353
and
464 3199.
You got to give your personal number now, did you?
Get me anytime.
Okay.
7 days a week.
Okay, all right. Now, the thing about it is, this would be a very important education for a lot of people. That's why we have tech tips. Because I think with this information, people can be much more informed to know better what to do, how to run their business better, and how to save their business, literally hundreds in small businesses, to thousands in bigger businesses. So I can't thank you enough, Glenn, for coming to Tech Tips. Inspector ICT, I'm totally appreciative because I know once people come to your business, they're going to be taken care of in the best possible way. Look, it was a pleasure having you here. I hope you guys had a lot of information and also was educated on how, where, when, why to go to Bestex to get your inks, get your printers, multifunctional printers, mind you, so that you can save lots of money. With that said, I'm going to see you next time here on Inspector ICT with Tech Tips.